Hello everyone, Coach Carol here. I have another essential habit for genealogists to share with you today. And this one's really 3 little lessons that I have learned along the way for writing the stories from my research into my ancestors' lives. First, I would like to share my screen with you and show you the first place that I now write and store my stories in. You may have heard of Dabblewriter, maybe not. This is my favorite tool for writing and storing my writing in the cloud, so I can use it wherever I am and on whatever device I have with me at the time. This is what it looks like when you first come to their site and you would sign up for a free trial or log in. Over here I have logged in and this is what it looks like. I've decided on the dark background for today, and you'll see I have projects. I can add a project or a novel here. It was created for novel writers, but you can use it for a whole range of things like family history stories. So my projects are like these. I've researched my histories and I've written some factional stories, and I have 2 of my clan's set of stories ready to go. So we pop into this one. And what I like about Dabblewriter is how it helps you in the process of structuring your paragraphs. For example, the blue underscored piece here says to me I should get rid of those 3 words. All I need to do is click it and they're gone. On the left-hand side, you'll see there are various parts of the story that I'm writing. And again, I can look at the blue and rearrange my words accordingly. It gives you an area for plotting and for your story notes. They call your projects manuscripts, and within the manuscripts, you can have books. In a book, you can have chapters and parts. Let me go back to another project that I'm working on right now to show you what else it can do. For example, here in this story that I have written as a blog post, it's telling me that I should change the wording here. So it gives me a clue as to how it would read better. I can make my choice from there, and it changes it for me. The other thing I like about it is it gives me my goals for this particular book, how many words I want to write, and how many I've written today. So it's a good way to keep track of what you're writing for your family history stories. So that's my chosen tool. Many of you might use Word or some other program, but this one allows me to keep everything together in one place. Another thing that I have learned along the way is when I want to share some stories, I can use simple tools like Google Drive, where I can store the stories in simple text and share with others. So for example, in this folder in my Google Drive, you're looking at my family story magic resources, and in this subfolder are some of the stories that I'm sharing with other people. And there's that one about Grandma's journey. And all you need to do here is to say new and file upload. So it's a very simple tool to use. Now, once you've written and you've shared and collaborated and you've got a story ready and you want to share it more widely, then of course you may want to consider writing your stories as a blog post. So this is what I'm doing here in my blog called Writing in Progress. and I am engaged in the 52 Ancestors 52 Weeks Challenge, and this is week 2, just gone, and so that story has been placed in here, and it was the one that you saw in my Dabblewriter collection, and I've used the text and transported it here. So 3 simple tips for you today about how you can write, store, and share your stories as you are creating your family history. So I hope that you have enjoyed this little tip today about writing, storing, and sharing stories in the cloud. If you need more advice, please pop over to my website at coachcarolonline.com. Thanks for listening today.